Uldis here, and in this video I will show you 5 different ways where you can search and look and start adding targeted people to your friends list. Okay, this is the most exciting part of all, so watch it carefully and start testing it out. First of all, you have to be in your private profile, and you have to open up your friend connector, right? And in previous video I showed you how to set up the very basic messaging and everything, so we'll start from section 1. The easiest and fastest way where you can find and locate new potential partners and clients is obviously in your suggested friends list, but this one also only applies if you have been actively engaging with people on Facebook already, because in this section you will see a lot of people who have common interests, and also you will see people who have similar friends with you. If you haven't been using actively Facebook for your marketing activities, then those people which are going to be showing up in this section are going to be your friends of your family members or friends of your friends, and those are people you probably don't want to interact. However, so this in case you have been actively engaging with people, there are a lot of people from your niche probably here, and this is where you want to start engaging with them. So the position number 1. So when you are opening up your friend connector, you will see there are different it looks different in different sections, and for this presentation purposes I will show you all different ways how you can actually start engaging with people. So let me explain you a few basics. Again, now in previous video we already set up our message and message group, message segments and message group, and we also deleted our pending friend requests, so we can start engaging with new people. In this section here, you would obviously like to set up some settings, and you have to do this actually once, and then you can run it forever. But let me explain you step by step. So on the very top right here, you are able to set up the time difference or the time slot, how often this program will send invites to your selected friends. Okay, so it's highly suggested that you keep this to optimum between 5 and 10 minutes, especially if you are leaving this program open overnight or sometime when you are away from a computer. So this will get you a certain amount of people, and you will never run any problems with Facebook. But for this obviously for this demonstration purpose, I will use the shortest version as possible. Now next thing, you can set the limited or unlimited friend requests to send out. So let's say you want to send 20 friend requests, you would push this button, limited, so you put 20 right here, and that's how the program would run. It would run for first 20 and then would stop, unless if you want to send out infinite amount of friend requests, then you would push this button and then this location would disappear, right? Now the next section would let you actually select mutual friends, either greater or less than. Okay, so you can actually see with Ricardo here we have 24 mutual friends, right? With Chuck, 21. So let's say if I would set this give this system a target, add only people who have more than 50 mutual friends with me, then the system will do exactly that. And as you remember, we already created a message group, so we can choose this message group from here, and this is exactly what's going to happen. Now only thing what's left to do is push run, and you are able to run. So I'm going to change the limits. I'm just going to send out two friend requests for demonstration purposes, and then the system will stop. So what happens is, you can see more than 50 friends, so it starts engaging with Ricardo. Obviously the time when it sends out, it's listed up here. If it would be 5 minutes, then it would 5 minutes go like in circles like this, and then we'd send out the first friends request. Right now, since we set up 15 to 18 seconds, as you can see, Ricardo is added, and also the program is sending out right now the first message, and it will create from those different segments we created the message what we wanted to send to Ricardo. Okay, now let's see what happens. They left it out too, and then went to Chris. Right now are engaging with Chris. Friend request send, and creating the message to Chris right there. Hello Chris, it's always here, how are you doing, just out of curiosity, and everything. So sometimes these sections don't close itself. Basically we need to clean out cache, whatever it is, and then it's going to be okay. As you can see right here, 2 friend requests are sent out, and the system stopped itself. So this is the very easy and the first way how to set it up. Now next way is obviously where we are looking for more targeted leads. Okay, more targeted leads is within the groups. So you probably want to join already some groups. I have quite a few groups I'm in. right now where are all different people are located. Right now I am interested in cryptocurrency, I'm interested in network marketing, I'm interested in healthy living, and all of those groups are listed, right? So let's just look for one of the groups I want to interact with today. Let's imagine that this would be let's say this one, Straight Talk with Eric Worre. Basically it's a network marketing group, right? Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna see there are a few options here. There's a section called members. We're gonna push this section, and what it does, it's open up all the members in this group, and as you can see there are 106,000 people, so I can be engaging forever in this group. However, I do not want to engage with everybody, and this is where the beauty comes in for this program. So the second option, when you open up, it looks nearly the same, but there are some changes. Okay, now again the top is the same. You set the time limits, you set the infinity for limited amount, so we can go with 2, and here you're going to option resume from the last search. Let's say in case I would come back to this group over again and again, right? Then in this case I would want not to start from the beginning, but I would like to start from the previous position. So you will see what that means in a minute. And the best part, what I like about searching targeted leads in the groups, is that you can set up the keywords, and where'd you get those keywords from. So I would pretty much go through a little bit through these people, okay, and I will look at their profiles. Let's say this guy is like an owner. I want to target serious people, owner, right? So I would just add this as a keyword. I would also like to target somebody who is a coach, right? So I would write here coach, right, and add them, and so on and so on. Let's say you want to target from certain locations. You can just, let's say you can target somebody who lives in New York, or somebody who lives in Europe, or let's say it could be also entrepreneurs you are willing to target, right? So on. So the one thing what you need to do is, obviously, before you click out from this platform, you always need to save these changes. And how do you save them? You run this program at least once, and then it saves itself, right? So owner, coach, businessman, like all different ones. So basically your keywords could be anything in your niche which you're targeting, and then again you would select a message. As I said, we just set up one, but there could be all different kind of messages created, even in different languages. If you are, let's say, going in groups where are people speaking different languages, Spanish, Russian, anything, so you will create messages in those languages, and you just select that language right there and just press it run. Okay, so we want to include the number, 2 people, and as you can see now the system counts from the top to the next person in line. As you can see, the system started to engage with this guy because he has our keyword owner right there, and it's gonna run and do the same thing again and again that we already know so far. Okay, with some people you probably already in touch. It's not going to send the message again. But as you can see, the system scroll down to the next person who had our keyword, and we'll add this one as well. So this is like another way how you can look for targeted people. This is actually my favorite way, because when I engage with these people, I can really laser target the message I'm sending out to them, right? Because we are either in the same group. So let's say I would say, hey, I found you in this group. I also could say that all different things which are in common, right? And at the end of the day, I could be adding more and more people. So this is another way how to do this. Now, there are definitely some let's say popular people in your niche. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna. Because I'm working with network marketers, I'm just gonna go to Eric Worre. So let's say he's a celebrity in this area. So let's look if he has some posts or some friends, right? So when you go to the this is probably his page. We need his personal profile. Okay, people. You just can press people. Eric he is actually our friend. And what happens when you come to some influencers or some popular people in your niche personal profile, you have to the same thing. You have to go to the friends list and see if they allowing you to actually engage with their friends, like mutual friends. Eric has forbidden me to interact with his friends. Okay, so basically the third way is to go to somebody's friends list. let's just do this so very simple. So I got Eric here. Let's say Eric has like 4,998 friends. This guy is very popular in crypto space, okay? And we have all friends, mutual friends, and you can see there's a lot of mutual friends we have already. But there are definitely friends which we are not in, we don't have in common. So there are a whole lot of people I can still add from Eric, right? Now I can set up the same things. I can set up the keywords again and start running this program again. Now the fourth and the fifth way was created recently, and it is at the moment I'm a big fan of those, because let's go to the Eric and posts, and you can actually engage on any posts which you can see. So let's say this is the post, and it doesn't have too many interactions, meaning somebody, he's not very popular, I guess. So here's Eric with some friend of his, and what you can do, any post online which you can access, you can add targeted people from there. So let's say again, you are a big fan of some influencers and they don't, okay, let's actually do this. Let's go to Eric Warrior, because he didn't let us add his friends. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do this new way. So let's say Eric is having a party here at his house, and there are 507 people who love this or like this photo. So now what Friend Connector lets you do, so basically when you push these three little points here, you will see that it opens up right here in the message. So when you press use Friend Connector Pro right here, as another new beautiful way opens up. So what we can do here, we can actually start adding people from this post, and we can actually choose either those people who has shown some emotions, so reactions. So we can actually choose those reactions. Let's say we want to choose only those people who loved it, absolutely loved it. So this is all these people, right? And some of them are in common, some are not. So we just press done. And also I can add people who have commented on this post, right? Or both. Let's say both, right? So I choose the interactions. I chose the interaction heart, right? I chose those who commented, and I chose the time again, 3 to 5 to 10 minutes. I can choose the mutual friends if I want to. I would choose not mutual friends, and I will choose my message again, right? And all I do is press run, and look what's gonna happen. It's gonna start adding those people who liked or loved his post, and this is again very targeted. So we always look for new ways how to work around things that Facebook sets up. Let's say he's my favorite influencer, for instance, right? And in my niche, and I want to add his friends, but he doesn't let us do it right now. What I can do, obviously, I can go see what he's posting, and then I can interact with those people. Now, this is really cool way. So I'm gonna stop this one right now. But there is another way how to also add, and the fifth way, and. Okay, and the fifth way is, the latest will be added, but it's really cool because, when you are on your Facebook, you'll see all different kind of advertising, and if you click on them, they are retargeting you and they start following you all around online. So let's imagine that you are clicking on the advertising which are run by your competition, okay? Now, because of that, you are like, so here's some ad, right? So because of that, you can actually go deeply and research. So if somebody from your competition likes and loves and comments on this advertising, they are definitely in your niche and potentially your customers. And again, this is unbelievable what we created here. But if you come on any kind of ad, and again press these three buttons, three dots here. Okay, it will open it up again, the same thing. Use Friend Connector Pro, and again you can react. You can choose reactions or people who commented or both, and start adding those people as your friends. And this is really cool. In some trainings, I will show you some hacking tips for advertising. But for now, those are the 5 ways you can start interacting with people, and you will never ever run out of new interested people in your offers, right? So this part of the training is like so important, because you have to understand that 99.9% of people out there are struggling with one thing, how to find add targeted leads to their list, list, and Facebook now is more than ever the place where to go. But not too many people have these programs. They have to do this manually. I see a lot of influencers in my niche are teaching organic marketing, the same thing which I was doing before I created these programs. And so go use them, start trying them out, create different messaging, see how those messages are written and everything. So now what happens basically is when you run these programs, right? So let's say you run these programs for a while, and then you just want to come to the message board, right? And then you want to check how your messages are actually, how they look like, right? So are they looking okay? Is there like everything in order, like space, commas? Maybe you want to add something, change something. Always test something, new things out, and do not afraid to change things around and improve, right? Okay, well, this is it. This was probably the longest video so far what we had, but I hope you have a value out of this, and now you are ready to rock and add tons of new people and start engaging with them.